Hello Weekend Warriors, welcome back to the workshop. It's another quick video, and it's another video about a jig, a tool, something we're going to need to move on with projects I've got planned. And the objective here today is to turn this block of wood and these bicycle toe straps into a strap miter clamp. So that's all we're going to do. Really quick, it's really easy. Hand tools, power tools, doesn't matter. Anybody can do it. So let's just get on and do it. So hang on, the normal. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, first thing I need to do is, well, I need to start marking things off and measuring. Now you see on this little piece of 1x2, how long is this little piece of 1x2? Oh, he's about 6 5/8 inches long. I've marked off 4 circles that they're 1.5 inch diameter circles. And, so I just did it with my compass, just like this. I made sure I pressed hard in the wood to get a good center mark. So just like this. All right, and then I used my speed square to mark off a nice center, or a nice 45-degree angle through the center. That little hole I made with the compass. All right, I got one side done. Now I want to do the other. And to do that, first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drill a very small hole right through my center on each of my circles. And so I'm going to go over to the drill press and do that right now. All right, so my compass into the hole. Might not have hit as perfectly as I thought I did, but that's okay, because they're going to be close enough. All right, once again, making sure that I get the angles going the right direction on each one. Okay, and then mark the area I'm going to remove so I don't forget and I don't make any mistakes. Okay, now I get to go drill another hole, because I'm going to drill a wide hole down the middle of each of these. Because when you're gluing up a miter joint, and the joint's sticking out here and you got glue seeping out, last thing you want to do is glue your miter block into your mitered corner. So I'm going to make a hole, which is basically a place for the glue to go. So in this case, it's going to be about a 3/8 of an inch hole. Going to go back over to the drill press and take care of that. All right, now I'm ready to start cutting out my miter corners, and I can do this a couple of ways. I can do it several ways. I can do it on my bandsaw, I can do it on my table saw, I can do it with a miter box and handsaw, which I'm going to do one of those just for the grins, and then we'll do the rest on the table saw. And there we go. There is the first of the 4. Now I'm going to go over to the table saw and do the other ones. Okay, for this job I've broken out my little table saw because people seeing the table on a Shopsmith going to 45-degree angles generally freaks them out. So I'm not going to do that to y'all. This table saw was the very first one I ever got of my own. It's almost 40 years old, and I didn't actually get it. My wife bought it for me. So, memories. So what I have here is my crosscut sled, my blade set to a 45-degree angle. And now it's just a matter of running the workpiece across it. Okay, so now we've got the basic shapes cut out. We've got 2 more cutting operations and 3 more cutting operations, and then we're pretty much done. Okay, 2 more cuts to go. We're going to do the bottoms on the bandsaw. Oh, shoot. Golly. Well, we need to do the bottoms first. The bottoms, we're going to put a dado cut. We're going to put a dovetail cut in. So we'll move over and do a dovetail. I meant to do them all at once while they were still in one stick, but we can do them this way. I've got it set up to do it. Okay. We're at my router table, also known as the saw crate, if you remember that project. And what I've installed a 0 clearance plate in it with a dovetail bit. So basically, I'm not going to have any trouble maneuvering these little pieces around and getting my finger into the dovetail bit. So the dovetail is set up for, about a 1/4 inch high and to go right down the center of our block there. So let's go ahead and push it on through. Now, it would have been much easier had I remembered to do this. Had I done that to start with, that would have saved me from having to work these small blocks. So, always remember, project planning is important. But this gets us down to just 1 more cut operation. That's over on the bandsaw. Okay, over on the bandsaw, and this edge I'm going to cut out is the one we just routed, because I only want a small section of it there to hold the strap. The rest of it I want to be nice and rounded over so the strap moves on it easier. So I've got a 1/4 inch, I think 14 tooth per inch blade in here, so it should go through this wood, no problem. And that's what I'm looking for. Okay, now I got 4 corners. I just need to put a restraint on the back, to hold the strap, and then we put the toe straps on and we're ready to go. So far, it's been pretty easy, huh? Okay, getting the strap across the back of these is easy. All this is a piece of cut up milk jug, or maybe fabric softener jug. Doesn't matter which. So cut a little piece off, get it nice and squared up there. Gonna go with a little bit of hot glue while we're at it. So a little hot glue on there. And just stick that guy in place. Doesn't take them long to cool and stick. A little drop on the other side too. Squeeze it for a couple of seconds. And now he's ready to go onto the strap. Now the great thing about these clamps, of course, because they're meant for small projects, you know, this little 4-inch box, it took 2. If it was, say, a 14-inch box, I might have to add 1 more, but I can always add more straps, and they'll always snug up nice and tight. They don't take up much room, so not hard to store. There we go. And, you know, bicycle toe straps clamp up nice and tight because they're meant to keep feet on pedals. And there we go. We have another squared up clamp. And my granddaughter just got home from school, so I get to go play with her now. So we're almost there. We've almost got all the pieces we need for the upcoming projects. And this is going to be multiple small projects. We got corner clamps. We've got a throat plate for my router. You've seen the little table saw setup I've got over there, crosscut sled. Almost everything in place. So probably this weekend we're going to start seeing some production. So until then, y'all keep up the good fight, and I will see you coming up soon. Bye.